Future thinking. If today you're thinking about tomorrow, and tomorrow you're thinking about the day after,
It does benefit. Yeah. I can see how it's bad.
when do
I mean, no, it's like, bro, nothing is bad, bro. See, that's why I gotta. I get tricked, into the matrix every time I call shit bad. Nothing is bad, bro. Everything's good. All the shit builds you.
you actually live today? It sounds productive. It feels responsible. Staying prepared, thinking long term. But slowly,
I think of the future and today. I'm thinking of the future 2 hours from now. That's the next day. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn on the stream and I'm gonna focus on my aura points. Right? We gotta improve every day. We gotta build every day. We gotta grow every day.
without noticing, your entire life is lived for the future. It's like watching the next episode preview every day, except you don't even watch the actual episode. But pay attention. It's happening right now, in the middle of the boring, normal, forgettable moments you keep skipping over. If you're not careful,
I feel like all of my content in the future is just gonna be that. It's just me remembering over and over that yeah, you need to stick to this. Everything is good, nothing is bad. Because there's a lot of shit in this matrix and this algorithm and this simulation that deceives you into thinking that you have knowledge of good and evil. When in reality there is no knowledge of good and evil. It's a deception.
the time you finally try to live it, maybe you've ran out of all of your tomorrows. You're addicted to comfort, putting off something stressful until tomorrow, taking the easier option because it just feels better in the moment.
What I'm doing is easy. What I'm doing is easy. I love doing what I'm doing. It's easy. It's I would like to think anyone could do this because it's not hard at all. It's really not hard. It's really not. It's really not. You just don't have like the will. I'm convinced. Obviously, someone can say, "Oh, you're just different. You're wired differently." I'm like, it's not hard, bro. Like, what was hard was digging up that hole. First time me like digging like I was, bro. I was putting effort. I was like, what the fuck? I don't know how that video. There's a video where it looks like I'm not putting effort. No, man, trust me. Like, there's a lot. I was like fucking like shit. I was like, yeah, going crazy. It's not hard what I'm doing. It's easy. Focus on easy, life is easy. Focus on hard, life is hard. Do hard, life is hard. Do easy, your life's easy. And comfort is good, bro. Comfort makes you you know, think better, low cortisol, so many benefits, happier, chill, less stress environment. It's good, bro.
You start building a life designed to avoid friction. No risk, no discomfort, no pressure.
I risk, yeah, just risk. Yeah, there's a lot of risk, and I comfort risks. The risks I take are not, I guess, that insane to the fact that they're uncomfortable. So digitally, discomfort, yeah. Digitally, the comfort is good, yeah. Everything, yeah. We live in such a different new world, bro. This is some outdated bullshit. All this like self help shit is just all like outdated. It's like who's it for, bro?
Everything becomes smooth, predictable, easy. And then one day, something difficult shows up. A real challenge. A moment that actually matters. And you freeze. Because you never trained for it. It's not that you aren't capable. It's because you've built a life that never required you to be. Comfort feels good, but it lowers your tolerance for anything that isn't easy. And the life you want, let's just say it won't be built inside that zone.
Yeah, I'm different. Life I want, I can do it easily. I can get there easily. Yeah, Nick, Nick got the place he got easily. On Benjamin needed to work hard, right? And he got where he went. But Nick, uh, pretty easy, and everyone can make the argument he's a Fed or whatever. But let's see. Let me do it. I can. I have faith. I believe I can. Yes, May, June. Come on, we can make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. It's gonna be comfort, easy, and not a Fed. Watch me do it.
Never finishing what you started, you get excited easily. A new idea, a new goal, a new version of yourself. You buy the book, you make the plan.
It's good to procrastinate, bro. It is good to procrastinate, right? Um, like you leave it. See, that's what I'm saying. Like with the edit, like Chat Champion, like I could actually make the whole thing if I was given more time, right? You can't rush greatness, right? You can't rush greatness. Um, and yeah, it's like procrastinate. There's a lot of shit that it's like to do lists. A lot of shit that I think of, like I need to do that, do this or that. There's so much to look forward to, and that's good. It's good because, like, bro, I used to be like, there's only one project that I was looking forward to, and that shit just took forever to I never did it. So this one thing that can't focus on one thing. Like, what if you never do it? Focus on 10, 20, 30, 30, 50, 60 different things. You're telling me all 60 of them you're never gonna do? It's bullshit, you know it.
You tell yourself, this time is different. And for a few days, it is. Then it gets harder, slower, less exciting. And suddenly, it's not fun anymore. It starts to feel normal. Finishing becomes rare. Finishing requires showing up when it's boring, when there's no reward in sight. Of course it's going to be hard. Nothing that is worth doing is going to come easy. You chase dopamine all day. No, no, no.
Yeah.
Chases
Chase dopamine, bro. Gagoon, listen to music, watch videos you like, eat food you like. How can you lose? Child Max. Fucking Child Max, bro. Do all that shit. Run around, smile, listen to music, hang out with friends. Do everything that makes you happy in order to be happy when creating, being in the creative process and creating your art. Like, come on.
isn't even the right word for this. You hunt for dopamine. Maybe even plan your day around it, constantly searching for another dose you can give to yourself like an addict. You're constantly feeding your brain stimulation, never letting it sit in silence. It feels normal, but pay attention to what happens when you try to stop. It's an addiction. Even things you like, there's no other way to put it. You're constantly feeding your brain stimulation.
This guy's a really good channel. I've not seen such a good channel in forever.
Stimulation, never letting it sit in silence. It feels normal, but pay attention to what happens when you try to stop. It's an addiction. There's no other way to put it. When your brain is used to constant stimulation, anything that requires focus starts to feel painfully slow. And until you break the cycle, the things that actually matter will always feel too slow, too boring, too far away. You quit when it gets boring. But the thing is, everything will get boring eventually. Even things you
No, bro, if it's boring, if you're spending 9 minutes, I had like originally, like I said, 9 minute rule. Like if it takes 9 minutes to find out if something's worth your time or not. That could be too long, bro. 3 minutes. I think I just discovered that now. Not with this video, like videos I was watching before. It's like, bro, like 3 minutes in, like 4 minutes in, like you should know if something is worth your time or not. If it catches your interest, Why the fuck would you? I mean, like boring. That like both can be good. Like boring is if it's boring, it's torturing you, it's building you, right? It can build patience. But if you leave because it's boring, yeah, focus on the better thing, right?
love, even things that used to excite you. Playing games, learning a skill, working toward a goal, it all fades into routine if you let it. So do not quit if it's boring. Even the things you love most get boring at times. Think about learning an instrument, a guitar maybe. The first weeks are fun. The first songs feel magical. You cannot get enough of it. Then practice gets repetitive. Your fingers ache. The progress slows. And you quit. This is exactly what happened to me when I was in middle school. All the hours and money spent on lessons and practicing ultimately amounted to nothing today. And I sure wish I could be able to play the guitar right now. You break promises to yourself. Every time you tell yourself you'll do something and then don't, it chips away at trust, clicking on the game when you're supposed to be working.
It's the same thing as about the procrastination, right? Like, you can't do everything all at once, right? Things will have its day, things will have its hour, things will have its week, things will have its month.
Ignoring the study session, forgetting the habit you swore you'd build. Without noticing, you reinforce the idea that you can't rely on yourself. It's like building a bridge with broken planks. Eventually, it collapses under your own weight. If you can't rely on yourself, who will? You ignore feedback. It stings to hear criticism. It's uncomfortable. It can even feel like an attack. But here's the truth. The information you need to grow is
Yeah, you don't let others affect your mind, right? Do you? If you can't handle it, and yeah, stay away from it. But you could, you know, build yourself up by trying to handle it. Either way, see what works out better. Not even that. Like some people, like just waste too much time, just focus on every little thing someone has to say about them. Like, come on, you're like, come on. You could make something, but you're just trying to stay here and read the comments and shit. But yeah, you do you. I like verbally like, should you make content? Should you make more stuff instead of reading all this? It's gonna build you up, but how long is that gonna be?
often wrapped in discomfort. Someone pointing out where you went wrong isn't trying to hurt you. They're showing you the cracks before the whole thing falls apart. Think about an athlete.
They're all in the matrix and of the illusion that they believe bad exists. So they're gonna try to guess you into thinking bad stuff exists. They're gonna try to make you deny yourself, your abilities. That's what they're there for. These Agent Smiths.
They don't skip the coach's notes. They don't ignore the corrections. They lean in. Every correction, every critique, every adjustment makes them stronger, sharper, faster. Lean into the feedback. Sure, some people may be a-holes, but some people really do have some good feedback to give you, even if it is packaged a little harshly. Ignoring your own potential. You have the capacity to create, to build, to endure, and to succeed. The only thing holding you back is the limits you accept for yourself. Look around. The people who built this world, they aren't much smarter than you are. They tire, they doubt themselves, they
I don't think.
fail,
Wait, hold on.
they
We're not back. They go.
lean into defeat,
Fascinating.
ignoring your own potential. You have the capacity to create, to build, to endure, and to succeed. The only thing holding you back is the limits you accept for yourself. Look around. The people who built this world, they aren't much smarter than you are. They tire, they doubt themselves, they fail, they struggle. It's their persistence, their focus, it's
Man, if you ignore your potential, um, like the ego, you need the ego death, right? The pride could be your downfall, right? The potential is limitless, right? Um, you could be delusional to your potential. It's all what if, like, just do now, see if you have the potential or you don't have the potential, you know? If it's, yeah. If you ignore your ignoring potential is like, like no longer being in here, but doing. You got to do. It's all about what do you want to what's the next step? Do you want to do or do you want to be here or do?
their courage to start, the willingness to learn, and the refusal to settle. Stop underestimating what you're capable of. Step into the work. Face the boredom. Honor your commitments. Listen when you're told where you can improve. And most importantly, recognize the potential that's been inside you all along. Because the life you dream of doesn't belong to the lucky, or the gifted, or the chosen. It belongs to the person who keeps going when everyone else quits.
That's right, nigga. I feel like I got
The attention economy. Your attention is being hunted. You open your phone for a second and suddenly you're 10 videos deep. One turns into another, perfectly timed, perfectly designed video.
He's at 10? 10. See, that's the thing. Like 10 should 10 be the limit? Like it's always been a number. It's like 10. Anything more than 10 is like cooked, right? Anything less than 10 is like not anymore. Right? 10 seems right. I haven't. Yeah, it's good. It's like the where I'm at right now. My aura, my wavelength, like all that shit. It's like you know what? I think that's Zay for the whole aura shit. Life is a video game. Like that needs to be me on my face and all that. Yeah, that'll be good. I'm gonna wipe forward draw. Yeah, we gonna draw. I don't know where my fuck my notebook at. But yeah, 10 real. Yeah, let's see.
To keep you there. That's not an accident.
I haven't been scrolling in so long, bro. Like I'm good. Like I'm free. It's kind of sad. Like my sister, like she's stuck scrolling, and like I want to show her like content videos of mine. You know, like some next level shit, innovating ass shit. She's like, she can't handle watching the whole entire thing. It's crazy. She got to go back to scrolling. It's insane.
There are entire teams whose job is to figure out how to keep your eyes locked on the screen for just a little longer. That's the trade. Your attention in exchange for their profit. You think you're choosing what to watch, but is that the case? Or is it choosing you? The identity ceiling. Think about someone who tells themselves, I'm just not a confident person. So in conversations, they stay quiet. They avoid eye contact. They don't speak up, even when they have something to say. It just wouldn't match who they believe they are. It would feel out of character. Except, it's not. You can change your character at any time. Change the way you do things at any time. You can't outperform the version of yourself you believe you are. You cannot become better if you don't try. The value equation. Think about why some things feel worth it
I don't even
and others
understand what that nigga was trying to say here. Like, what?
can't outperform the version of yourself you believe you are. You cannot become better if you don't try.
So I just
You
like
can
self doubt.
change your character at any time. Stay quiet. They
Yeah, I guess.
try. Bring something important. Try. The value equation. Think about why some things feel worth it and others don't. Why can we do certain things for hours, but struggle to spend 10 minutes doing something important? Value has a pattern. If something feels rewarding, likely to succeed, quick to achieve,
It shows you. It shows you what level you're on. Yeah, it shows you what level you're on. Like, why did I do this for this long time? Like, what? Like, shows you where you're. Yeah, what level you're at. Like, what can you? Your capability. Like, what you're able to be. What you're able to do. It's all telling. You could try to force change. Tell yourself, I'm gonna do this for this amount of time, and watch you change when there's no more forcing.
and not too difficult. It's easy to do. This is the value equation. We can learn it to gain some insight into our behaviors. If you're not a math person, don't worry. It's really simple. Value equals reward times probability of success divided by delay times effort. Studying feels slow. The rewards are not instant, effortful, uncertain payoff. That's why it's so difficult and unenjoyable. Watching videos or playing games is instant, easy, guaranteed enjoyment. That's why it's so hard to resist the urge. So the brain leans toward what feels more valuable in the moment. But if you think about it, good things that require effort and delay usually give the biggest returns. So don't always go doing the quick and easy stuff, you know. Cognitive dissonance. Your brain hates being wrong. When your actions don't match your beliefs, something has to adjust. Instead of changing the behavior, the brain starts to shift the belief. The discomfort disappears, but the problem stays. Have you ever said you wanted to learn a new skill, but then weeks pass, or maybe even months, and eventually
Years, years pass. Hmm. Yeah, I know people who. It's like I was gonna say I know people who fit that exactly, but let's look at me as an example. Like I said, what I'm want to do, what I'm aiming to do this month, next month. See what happens. See if I fall under this.
you stop saying that you wanted it all together. It was easier to adjust the belief than face the gap between what you said and what you did. The longer your actions and beliefs don't match, the more your mind bends reality to make it feel okay. Either change what you do or be honest about what you actually want. The illusion of time. There's a quiet assumption running in the background that there's still plenty of time. Time to start later. Time to fix things later. Time to become who you want to be later. Time doesn't feel fast while you're in it. It feels normal. That's what makes it dangerous. You don't notice it slipping until you do. By then, it's often too late. Mimetic desire. You think you want something, a certain life.
Illusion of time. It's never too late. It's never too late. You can die and come back, bro. You are doing everything you wanted to do ever. Ever. You're doing it. If you hear my message, then you are what I'm referring to. You're doing what you want to do. You've leveled up all your life and shit, all these levels, all these experiences, all this journey to listen to me to tell you to reassure that you've been doing everything you wanted to do. It's never too late. You always have time. You always have a chance. It's never too late. It's never too late. You will come back. You are internal. You will do everything you want to do. You got this.
Lifestyle, a certain career, a certain version of success. But where did that desire actually come from? Did this desire come from yourself? You see someone with status, money, attention, or freedom, and your brain connects the dots. They have that, I want that too. But what you're really reacting to isn't the thing itself. It's how it looks from the outside. But what comes with it? Long hours.
My, hold on, I wasn't paying attention, but Mike Ascension is in DC with Hero and Yama and Babel and House of Massimo. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah. Oh my god, I wonder how that's gonna end up. That's funny as fuck, bro. He was just on the Twitter space. I was in the circle, like he was just there. He went from Twitter space to Massimo. That's funny as hell. Shit.
Don't notice it slipping until you do. By then, it's often too late. Mimetic desire. You think you want something, a certain lifestyle, a certain career, a certain version of success. But where did that desire actually come from? Did this desire come from yourself? You see someone with status, money, attention, or freedom, and your brain connects the dots. They have that, I want that too. But what you're really reacting to isn't the thing itself. It's how.
Yeah, this is like shadow work, self-reflecting, like streaming. Like you could like stream and just talk to yourself. You got to be at like higher level to like understand like this right here. You're like, what do I really want, right? What's influencing me? What do I want? You got to like differentiate it, you know. I can do it. Uh, I would need someone who. I'll be. I mean, I feel like I did it with Tom. Tom was like, I don't know what I want to do, and I'm like, Tom. Maybe it was like different level. Maybe now I can do better. But uh, yeah. I mean, shit. Do whatever. Yeah, do whatever. Do what you want to do. But I don't know. Stuff like this, like, oh, do you really want that? It's like, I was gonna say like you're just like creating self doubt. They're gonna deny themselves. Yeah, so they're gonna deny themselves, and they're gonna learn more through that. It's really yeah, the pain, the suffering, the joy, pain. You know, this shit builds you up. But with shadow work, yeah, yes, everything, yeah, everyone, people that like you're gonna be advanced. You're gonna be at the level to hear someone tell you that you really want that to reflect. The universe will send all types of signs and shit. Like, oh yeah, everything you hear, like you're meant to hear.
It looks from the outside. But what comes with it? Long hours, work they don't enjoy, pressure they never asked for. And suddenly, the motivation disappears. The problem is, you can spend years climbing a ladder, only to realize it was leaning against the wrong wall. The law of diminishing returns. At the start, effort gives big results. Progress feels obvious, a guarantee even. But the results slow down. Gains become smaller. Improvements take longer. This is where things get difficult. The better you get at something, the less it feels like you can improve on. Because pushing through that stage is rare. And it's why true expertise is uncommon. It's common for us to want to be a little good at everything. A jack of all trades, but a master of none. Your hindsight is fooling you. Ah, I knew that was going to happen. I knew it all along. But did you? Then how come you didn't act before it happened? How come
Hoping. Yeah. Intuitively, you know. Intuitively, you always knew. That's why it's like manifestation. It's like it only happened because you believed that that would happen. That's why it happened. Like you believed that would happen.
you flipped your flashcard over before even thinking about what's on the other side? That original uncertainty disappears and you assume you already know it. If you believe you knew it all along, you don't actually learn from the situation. You didn't analyze what was uncertain.
You do. You're like, I should listen to myself more. Stop listening to the others and listen to myself more.
What you missed, or what you could do differently next time. You just assume you were right. If you keep convincing yourself you already knew, you'll never learn what you actually needed to know.
Yeah.
Could your hindsight predict this one?
Hindsight is fooling. This nigga trying to give MK Ultra traumatic programming to niggas. Like he's been through some shit.